God's name is going on in here?
Episode 97, man. We're getting in here, man. Vinnie, it's good to see you, man. It feels like it's been like a month in between we see each other, man.
Right?
Long time. Like I was saying, a lot of information happens in between those 2 weeks.
We stay busy.
Yeah, dude. Between work and wrestling, it's a busy time, man, for us.
Yeah, man.
Episode 97, man. I'm going to start it off by saying it'll be when this one drops, it'll be Black History Month. It's February, and not making light of it at all. It's just Black History Month, man. It was I would say my Black History Month fact. The fun fact would be it's a good fact. In fact, it kind of ties into one of the things that we're watching on Apple. There is the heater on or the AC's on. It feels like it's hot as shit in here. Anyway, hot as hell. I'm on the oven and shit. Anyway, so Black History Month. Back to that. I don't want to disrespect it, man. The Tuskagee Airmen, man. That was a big deal, man, for history there with us in the World War II.
Yeah.
Tuskegee. Did you ever see the movie?
No.
The movie had let me see. I think I had it here. The movie had.
I want to watch it though.
No, I know. It's been a long time since I watched it, man. Let me see. Tuskegee Airmen. It had Lawrence Fishburne was in there. Cuba Gooding Jr.
That's a recent one, right?
No, it was from
I remember
95.
Was it Red Tails? There was a movie called Red Tails also.
Was another one like that?
Yeah,
I remember. I think I was talking about it was recent, right? Yeah, this one was Tuskegee Air 1995. And who else was in there, man? Oh, dude, Malcolm Jamal Warner. That's
damn.
What's his name?
Really?
Theo from Cosby Family. The Cosby. Let's see, and then John Lithgow was in it too. And Alan Payne. Oh, Mekhi Phifer. No, Mekhi Phifer.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Alan Payne is the cat from the black dude from what's he called, man? The one with Wesley Snipes. They're selling drugs. God dang, I can't remember what it's called. The one I was saying, but they had a play now on Broadway now. Wesley Snipes. It was a remake. Jesus. Anyway, he's his partner in that movie. Him and Wesley Snipes are partners. But yeah, I remember that guy from that part. And he gets mad because Wesley Snipes sleeps with this chick and stuff. It's a big ordeal. God damn, what's the name of that movie, man? It's like one of my favorite movies. New Jack City. Golly. Anyway, yeah, that's who Alan Payne is. And then go ahead.
Those airmen, those are the ones.
Tuskegee Airmen.
Okay. Are they the same ones that are going to be?
They're going to be, You're stepping on my toes. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
I'm not getting there. I'm not there yet. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You're ruining the flow of the thing here. I'm not there yet.
I'm just asking questions.
I was going off on tangents of.
Well, I know you go really off track though.
Well, I know, but the fun part is when you come back around, we
bring it back in.
We'll bring it around town. SpongeBob, you got to wait till I bring it around town. So Tuskegee Airmen were trained in 1941 through 1946. It was 355 of them were deployed overseas. We lost 84 of them. I forget how many went into war. Let's see, 94 trained. 335 were deployed. So that's how many made it through the training and whatnot. And then we lost 84 of them. But they were the Tuskegee Airmen were dedicated young men. They were the first black gentlemen to become a part of the first generation to be part of the black military airmen, which turned into the Air Force.
So that is the movie Red Tails.
It is, right? Yeah.
But it was Cuba Gooding Jr. and Terrence Howard, man.
Oh, dude, he's the same person all the time, dude.
All the
he's
time.
the same character, dude.
Oh, we need to watch that then. I like him.
I want to rewatch Tuskegee Airmen, man, because I love that movie.
Second World War.
Yeah, man. Yep. So now we can go into that one now.
Hey, man.
So Apple, man. Apple, we got to watch Apple. Like I said, we told you about. That's what we watch. What you call it? Saltburn.
Saltburn.
Okay.
No. Saltburn's on Prime.
Oh, Prime. Anyway, so we were watching a lot of Apple shit, man. A lot of Apple shows and stuff. One was like a Supermodels thing, which I'll get into in a little while. But the one we're watching right now that we just started is Masters of the Air, and it's with Austin Butler, Elvis, the Elvis cat, and then Barry. How you say his name?
Keegan.
Barry Keegan. He's the Irish cat from Saltburn, and dude, it's so cool, man. He's in this movie. It's their World War II fighter. What do you call it? Like they're airplane pilots. Yeah, I couldn't get the word out because they even showed like that B-17 that we the bomber. Yeah, the Fortress. God, I keep drawing a blank on everything. I was driving too fast. The Air Fortress there. So the guy, the Barry guy, say it again. What's his last name?
Keegan.
Okay, Barry Keegan. He's an Irish cat, heavy Irish accent. But in this one, because he's an excellent actor, man, he's a New Yorker. Dude, he sounds, you watch Jersey Shore, right?
Yeah.
He sounds just like Paulie D, the DJ. He sounds just like him.
He said it, and it kind of ruined the series. I'm like, hey.
Because he sounds like
all I
Pauly.
see is his fucking blowout in the plane.
Yeah. It's dude. That's a good show, man. It's like 7, 8 episodes, and we're in the second one because they only give you every week. They give you one.
Right.
But dude, it's so good, man. It's very.
I'm gonna have to watch it because I've seen the preview for it, and now I don't know what it's about. I'm gonna watch it,
dude. It's great.
I'm real big, and I told you he was gonna get typecast in those periodical
But
films.
that's okay.
She's all right with it.
Look, he does it so well.
No, he does really good, dude. He has to look for it, man. Like he looks like
he's
that.
taking what's his name? His place. What do we say? He had. Oh, I just thought about it too. Damn it!
Which one?
I was about to say Zac Efron. I forgot. We'll come back to it.
We'll come back around. We'll bring it around to him.
We'll come back
SpongeBob. But yeah, man, the Tuskegee Airmen, man. It's Black History Month. Like I said, when this drops, it'll be the first Monday in February. And I agree. I agree with our
James Franco.
James Franco. Okay. He got canceled, didn't he? I think he got canceled for being a.
You're not allowed to speak his name anymore.
He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back. They all come back. 15 minutes later, they'll be back, man. No, like I said, I agree with our fellow brethren. They should have a bigger month. They got the little short one, dude. The 28 months. 28 days. They got screwed. I'm not happy about it either, dude. I'm willing to uprise with them, man. I'm down. Anyway, that's what you call it. That's my little contribution to the little fun fact for Black History Month, man. Tuskegee Airmen, man.
They say courage has no color, right?
The hell yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like I said, when I first saw that movie, it was just it's powerful. Oh, that back to that show, man. That show, the Masters of the Air. It's cool, man, to see these young cats, man. They're young dudes, man, and they're like 18, 19, and they're going to war, and they're in this plane, and just fear, man. They don't even know what to expect. They don't even know it's their first time seeing action and shit. And it's I couldn't even imagine doing that shit to being in a plane, getting ready to possibly lose your life, man. And the thing, and I don't want to give away too much of it, but one of the things that there was a kind of a debate they were talking about. And it was the thing that they were bullshitting with at the bars with the English soldiers. The English you guys are idiots. You should be bombing Germany at night. Why are you bombing it during the daytime? It's like, well, we like to pinpoint our bombs and we like to drop them on our target. We want to see our target. Like that's what the pilots were telling the British cats is like, we don't want to do it at nighttime. We want to do it at daytime so we're accurate. We drop it right on you that we know where you're at. Damn. Because the British cats, they did it at nighttime and they were going back and forth. It's like, well, you're a coward doing it at night. Why don't you do it during the daytime so they can see you and shit? So there's a lot of shit like that's in there that's really good that they kind of go back and forth with. It's interesting fact because they're giving you information while entertaining you with the movie. So it's cool, man. Like I said, check it out, man.
It's on my list.
Masters of the Air, huh?
I think it's gonna end up being really sad, though.
Oh, I'm sure, dude. Because like I said, it's just
I feel it.
You know how these things turn out, man. They always, they suck you in and then they rip your heart out and shit, man. But
sounds like some of my exes.
They tend to do that. Man. Not me. I'm just saying. I'm saying it's his.
No, my response was to him.
Oh yeah. I couldn't see you. So yeah, man. 97, man. Episode 97. 97 was a good year for me. For me, it was a good year for music because the Spice Girls dropped their first album and they were dropping heat, man. Spice Girls, man. Again, I've said it a million times on this show. I probably said it 100 million one times. They were my favorite, and Jerry Spice was my favorite. The redhead, she was my shit.
The one that looks like the drag queen.
She's the best.
That was his favorite.
She was the best, man. She was the best.
Posh.
Posh was nice too.
Posh was nice. Very big in the Posh Spice.
Me too, dude. Yeah. Spice Girls came in, man. 97. What else? What did you have for 97? What kind of tunes did you have over there?
Okay, so since I list too many and I list my own video, we've decided that's what I'm going to do every week.
Yeah.
I'm going to list my top 3. So I need a name for my little segment here.
I'll work on that.
We need the ones of listeners to come up with some sort of idea.
The little segment.
Speaking of ones of listeners, I think we got some new listeners out there.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us. And like I said, chime in You guys are amazing.
Yeah, man. This is good stuff, man. It's taking, it's like we always say, man. Rome wasn't built in a day, man. We're getting it going here. We're growing. Little baby steps, man. Baby steps. 97. What'd you have?
Okay, the top 3 that I liked are Twisted from Keith Sweat.
I knew Keith Sweat was in there.
Yeah,
Golly, I knew he
there's
was
gonna
in
be
there.
R&B in there.
You Make Me Wanna from Usher.
That was 97.
Can't wait for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yes, and also you'll be happy to Become One from the Spice Girls.
Oh yeah, that was the slow jam, man.
I didn't like Wannabe. That was ridiculous.
Oh, no, that was cheesy. Yeah, no, but yeah, that was their slow jam, man. That was their bangers and mash for the bangers and mash times at nighttime. You crank up that one and you get the crumpets on.
What year was it? No, okay, that was too early. I was thinking about when Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears came out.
Well, that's what I was gonna get into. That's good. So 97, I think, was when. Well, that's when debuted. South Park debuted, the most controversial show on TV. South Park debuted in 97. I'm trying to find it. Where the hell did they go? It might have been the next year. I think it might have been 90. Sexy Man Alive was George Clooney. How about that? Fuck that guy.
So gross.
Titanic and Jurassic Park and Men in Black. Those were the huge. Those were the big 3.
Really, Titanic and Men in Black came out at the same time.
97. Yeah, man. Always enjoyed.
Why does it feel like Men in Black is just like they didn't
younger?
It was younger,
like 2000 maybe.
Yeah,
Nah, it was
like
97.
mid 2000s.
97.
Another movie that came out in 97.
Mm-hmm.
My shoes filling up with blood.
Oh, Romeo and Michelle, huh? Yeah, I love that with Lisa Kudrow and.
I also did my favorite TV shows.
What was that?
Daria.
Oh, Daria was a shit. Daria was a shit.
King of the Hill.
Emo before emo.
Yeah.
Fun fact about King of the Hill, they're doing the reboot.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come out in 2025.
So it's actually still gonna happen, huh?
2025. And they don't know what they're gonna do about Khan. They don't know if they're gonna bring him back because
Racist.
he was voiced by a white actor.
Oh shit! I
because
didn't know that.
wasn't a problem then. So now if they do it, they're gonna have to change his voice. So they might just not do it at all. So we'll see what happens with that. I got another thing. Remember?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Another show that premiered, People's Court.
Oh, what was that?
So
97?
now,
People's Court. Oh shit! Here we go.
now I have to have a rant about your precious Tubi.
Tubi doesn't lie, dude.
Tubi lied.
What'd they say?
People's Court is on Tubi, and it says that all the seasons are there from 1997, when she had the most ridiculous hair ever.
Yeah,
It's not there.
that's Judge.
Why did I think People's
Million.
Court was in like the 80s?
Because it was Wapner, wasn't it?
Judge Wapner.
Judge
Yeah,
Wapner.
yeah,
Then
yeah.
it switched to Marilyn Milian in 97.
She was an attractive for older lady. She was
So when you tell me
attractive.
People's Court, I remember
The old cat.
the old
Oh,
80s
yeah.
People's Court.
Yeah.
But Tubi's a liar.
That was-
Don't watch Tubi. Don't support them.
What's that?
Tubi.
Ah, man, they're great, man. They're
We don't
great,
support
man.
Tubi anymore.
Tubi.
In 97, also another. In 97, there was some edgy publicity that came out. Ellen came out. She was gay, and she's from Louisiana. Did you know that? She's from New Orleans. I
Ellen?
think. Yeah,
Ellen?
She's
Had
from
no
New Orleans.
idea.
She's gay. Yeah, she came out gay in
Wow.
in 97, man. Yeah, that was her. That was her coming out party. Elton John rewrote.
That was his coming out party too?
What was that?
Elton John?
Elton John, yeah, that was part
He
two,
came
right?
out a long time
yeah,
ago.
Yeah. Everybody, the fucking glasses was all you needed to know. 90, he rewrote the 73 Candle in the Wind. He did it for Princess Diana in 97. He redid that.
And he redid it again for Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh,
He likes
yeah?
to reuse that song.
Well, 'cause, it's hard to write a song, man. Shit, what do you want? It's hard to write
And
shit.
all the blondes. It applies to all of them.
And then the funeral, the Diana funeral, estimated it came out at an estimation of 2.5 million people watched the funeral on television. That's huge,
Yeah.
dude. That's a lot of people, dude.
That's a conspiracy there. Vinnie.
But
Oh,
like,
yeah.
didn't they? I think it might be Prime. They did a kind of like a movie about Diane, or they're coming out with a movie about Diane.
I think they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's,
it looks very interesting.
What do you think?
Think they killed her or?
Yeah, I kind of think they offed
Yeah,
her.
I think
think
so
they
too.
did.
Because she knew too much shit, and I think she was gonna fucking spill beans on them
I
about.
think she was getting too mouthy and wanting things done her way.
Yeah,
And she was
kind of like Marilyn, what they did to Marilyn.
she had way too much.
Well, like
information.
Meghan and Harry. That's why they're not there anymore.
They're robots.
She was
now.
too, but
They
she was
live in
too.
Hollywood now.
Yeah, she was a bit much though. She was a little. She's a lot
Too
to
mouthy.
handle. Yeah, she's a lot to handle. And in '97, man, this is pretty cool, man. Even though Sports Illustrated's going out of business. Did you see they fired all their people and shit? Sports Illustrated going out of business. But on that note, Tyra Banks was the first black model on the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue of the cover.
Tyra
Banks, man. She, you know what? She was from eyes down. She was an attractive gal, but from the eyebrow
5 head up.
from the eyebrows up, it was a nightmare. But she was an attractive girl from like the eyebrows up. And when she got older, she got better, dude, because she got more curvier.
Yeah,
I hated her.
her dreams were in
in
IMAX.
Huh?
Her dreams were in IMAX. That's how big.
Either huge, dude, surround sound and shit. What?
I hated the way she cried in
Yeah.
Higher Learning.
Higher Learning,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Did you ever see that Higher Learning?
Yeah.
With
Made me
the
cringe
Epps?
when
Yeah.
she screamed. I know she was, whatever, but it was embarrassing.
It was bad.
Buster Rhymes was in that movie.
Yeah,
also.
dude, that was a good one, dude. They had a lot of.
He was skinny back.
Yeah,
back
now
then.
he's thick,
He's a
dude.
big dude
I-
now.
Thick now.
Ice Cube was in it also.
Yeah.
Was
and then,
he?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
He was like the leader of that section.
that group.
Yeah.
I never forgot her from Coyote Ugly.
Oh,
Yeah, she was in Coyote
I
Ugly
like that
also.
movie.
You know what? And you everybody probably knows that girl from Coyote that was the main character, the one that she sang.
Piper Parabo.
Oh yeah, Piper. Yeah, Piper.
Whatever happened to that chick? She was hot.
I don't know.
I thought she was gonna be bigger. I thought she was gonna be anything bigger. The first movie I saw her in, I showed Jennifer. I don't know if Jennifer. She probably don't remember because she blocks out the shitty movies I show her.
I block out everything he shows me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
all
shitty ones.
terrible.
She was the movie I saw her in the first time, and I thought she was gonna be like really, really attractive and big. Was White Boys. It was these cats from Iowa. It was a white dude from Iowa, and he thought he was a rapper and shit, and he thought he was like hardcore gangster. But he lived in Iowa and shit, and then his girlfriend was that Piper girl, right? Her name Piper. He was his girlfriend, and it's a silly movie, man. But it's just that thing about, especially on a Black History Month, it's kind of forbidden to be trying to, like, he would talk like them and try to take them like the black lingo and stuff. It's just fun. It's just a funny movie because it just shows people trying to. I forgot how they put it, how they tie it all in a bow at the end, but it was just like be yourself kind of thing. Like, and that was right before right before Eminem came out, so right at that time. So in that area, I can't remember when that movie came
But
out.
Tyra went on to do more than just be a model.
Oh yeah, she did.
She was gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
like she did a lot. She had her own little talk show too, didn't she?
Yeah, she was on the Fresh Prince for a long
For a
time.
long time,
Also,
yeah. She was on there, and then she did that. What was it? The Next Model, Tech Model, or whatever.
yeah, America's Next Top
What
Model.
was that thing? She had a
Yep.
big meme that went on about her for a while. I forget what she did.
Can't remember.
She did a lot.
She was screaming or some shit. But yeah, man, 97 had a lot of shit going on, man. A lot of interesting facts, man. Like I said, I was really, excuse me. Like I said, the South Park thing came out. Then Notorious B.I.G. was murdered in 97 and a drive-by shooting in L.A.
Oh, it's all coming back.
Yeah, it's coming back around now,
Yep,
man.
it's all coming back around. Diddy.
Let me see. What else? Yeah, that was it. Go ahead.
Our live studio audience was born.
Oh, Bree. Yeah, Bree was born in 97 there. Yeah. That makes me sad.
Her mom was.
Yeah, right.
That makes me sad.
Her mom had her during Con Air.
Oh, yeah, no
Movie Con
shit.
Air in theaters.
Oh, yeah. Con Air. That's right, dude. At least I love that dude. John Malkovich. Holy shit, he was the best, man. What was that little song he had? Something about the officer lost his bladder in the airplane.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know. He's fucking great.
I think
man.
Steve Buscemi was the best in that
Oh
movie.
yeah, he was all creepy with the mask and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you call it, dude? Machete.
Oh, Danny
Yeah,
Trejo was
dude.
in there.
He had the hearts on him, right? He Johnny, whatever it was, Johnny 23 or something like that.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
down the bunny.
Yeah, that's the best line, man, in that movie. The bunny.
It was a cheesy movie, but it was a good cheese.
Yeah,
it was like a real good cheese.
man. What
It was like nacho cheese.
the one in the can and shit.
Yeah.
The can one for the high school football games. Leanne Rimes was the first 14-year-old to become the youngest to win a Grammy. 14 years old to win a Grammy, dude. Jesus, dude. Like,
Talented.
yeah, dude, she was really good. What else, man? Barbie Girl, that song Barbie Girl.
Oh,
That came out in 97.
Yeah.
That dropped. That was big, dude. Bop was big too. Hanson, dude.
That Aqua
Yeah.
Barbie girl. Dude, there was this.
terrible.
I was talking to this chick around that time, this little blonde chick, and yeah, she was my Barbie girl. Not even gonna lie.
That was her hit.
97.
That was her shit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
TJF's most popular shows. TJ, I think got Friday the shows was Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets
Topanga,
World, yeah,
dude.
Topanga.
Have you? I doubt you have. Have either of you watched it?
Which one?
Now,
Yeah.
The whole series? Or?
Yeah.
I still love Topanga.
It's been a
Crazy
while.
drama, like
Huh?
crazy drama.
Crazy.
It was heavy.
More than
just
you
like
remembered it being.
just like Dawson's Creek. Did you ever watch that? I watched Dawson's Creek because of
No, I didn't.
Because
Vanderbeek.
Katie,
he was hot too, but no.
Katie Holmes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Katie Holmes, dude.
Hey,
Shit, huh?
none of that.
Katie Holmes is hot, dude. And then of course Sabrina the Teenage Witch. You can't go wrong with I'm terrible with names today.
Melissa Joan Hart.
Yeah.
Melissa Joan Hart. You can't
It's
go
like
wrong.
me watching freaking Party of Five for what's her name?
Jennifer
Oh,
Love
yeah.
Hewitt.
Oh,
Fitz.
yeah, dude.
Oh, also, I Know What You Did Last Summer, 97.
Oh yeah, and Jennifer Love Hewitt too.
Huge tits.
Yeah, she was
that's
great.
her.
She was awesome. She was the best.
She was very.
She was the best in Can't Hardly Wait with Seth Green and all those people. It was like a teen movie. They don't make those. Like we always talk. We always
Yeah,
say this. They don't make
They
those.
don't
teen
make those
movies no more.
anymore.
They don't make those, man. Like Stifler and all that shit. They don't make those anymore. I think that was it for '97. Like musically and shit like that. The Backstreet Boys came out with some shit.
I got one more song.
Oh, go ahead.
Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba.
Thump thumping.
Yeah. You get knocked down. You get up again. Was it? What's she saying? She's saying "Pissing the Night Away," right? I think she's
Yeah,
saying
she
"Pissing the Night Away." Yeah.
You like that song?
Angel, you like it?
Do you-
That's your favorite tune? That's one of your. No, I'm fucking with you. That's one of your tunes.
That's a horrible bar song, is what that is.
It's good stuff though, man. I mean, it's just like ridiculous shit. Like, what was that song? Closing Time. Closing Time is ridiculous. It's Closing Time. I remember when Andy did it on The Office. He's
When
like,
I when I
cleaning
do
stuff
my
up.
maybe when I do my pub crawl, when I go
Yeah.
to England or something,
Oh yeah.
then I'll put it on their jukebox. But here,
Dude.
no.
Dude, we gotta do that. We gotta do that pub crawl. Gotta go across the ocean there. And then Versace was murdered outside his Miami home. Was that the one he was checking the mail?
Yeah.
Because I like Eminem's line, something about checking the mail.
You mean there was nobody else
get
to
a-
check his mail?
No, dude. Versace was hands on in more ways than one. But no, I'm
As
saying.
much money as that man
Oh,
had,
I know,
you couldn't get
dude.
nobody to check your mail.
But it was weird. Like his house was weird because it's like you just open the front door, go down like a few steps, and you're on like this
Main street?
This main street.
Yeah, that's L.A., right? I mean, or no.
No,
What would I
Miami.
say? Miami. But Miami was, it's popping, dude. They got
Well,
people walking.
it's different there. I mean,
Yeah, it's a different vibe, man. Anyway, so there's that. Yeah, that's the kind of the current events and the pop culture shit going on in '97. Then now we're in, we're here now. So guess we'll talk about now shit. So remember we talked about.
Must we?
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna get into some just to kind of loosen us up here. What you call it? By the time this all comes out, I think there'll be another fucking not debate necessarily, but right now as it is, I think fucking Trumper, man, he's killing it, man. He killed the Iowa caucus thing. I talked about that before, the Iowa caucus, because I love those things that happen in the.
That's not true. You just like to say Hawkeye.
I know, I do. I like to say Hawkeye, Hawkeye. I do. Trump is in the lead. Haley's in the second, and DeSantis, man, he dropped out. Vivek, Rashawn, I don't know how to say his last name. Vivek, the little Indian guy.
Yeah.
He's out too, and then of course Chris Christie jumped out a long time ago. But they're all dropping like flies, man. It's just the lady.
I think she's holding it down, man.
Haley?
Like I don't know anything about her.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean,
But I see her. She's not. She's gonna claw.
She's gonna waste her time.
Yeah, she just leave it.
She's gonna claw. She's trying to prove a point. It's
waste
just
your
trying to do.
money and time.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
your boy, fucking Trump, man, he's got this shit down. I mean, like I said, I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm just watching. It's just, for me, it's just entertainment. It's just material.
I think
for
it's
us.
because I saw her say something about we need a president that's not old, and Trump was like, "How old is he? He's like in his 70s,
man, like 77.
Yeah, and he is like, I feel like I'm 30.
Oh, dude, I'm sure he's on.
I also don't need a teacher that's gonna scold me either, and that's what she does when she talks.
Yeah, I'm not a.
She's very.
Like I said it before in the previous the other episode. Not a fan of her, dude. Just don't. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of update everybody who doesn't, because you get our we get to give out you know, we like to give out facts sometimes.
Yeah, give out some information.
Some information sometimes just to keep you enlightened.
You guys think about it, run with it. We're not going to tell you what to think.
No. I just like to keep everybody enlightened with my stupidity. And that was that political thing. And what you call it, man? It's almost Coachella time. It's Coachella comes out and happens in April, I think mid-April. And I saw the lineup, dude. No Doubt's supposed to like headline the shit. No Doubt's
last year it flooded, didn't it?
I think was it that one or was it the other one that Burning Man?
Oh yeah.
CC and Jim and Pam. No, but Coachella's coming back. It's coming back around, and like I said, when I saw No Doubt, I was like, "Damn, man, we are going back into the 90s and shit."
Yeah,
and the
dude,
2000s,
90s are hot right now.
So what was it? I had that lineup for the Coachella, man. It was like No Doubt. Who else was there? Shit, I lost the list.
You think they're gonna start wearing the little midriffs and the dickies?
I hope so.
Like back in the 90s.
You remember when I was trying to explain to you what I told you when you said that, you know, when we used to what we would wear back in high school and shit and whatnot, and I said there was another, not like Dickies. They had a little brand. It was Ben Davis. You remember those? Ben Davis?
All day, every day.
Yeah, those. I used to have
Davis.
that. I used to have those.
Has a
man.
little gorilla on it.
Yeah, that's
Most of these people I've never heard of.
Yeah, I know. No Doubt's the headliner, right?
You got Deftones.
Deftones, yeah, I know. Yeah, Deftones are huge.
Deftones. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself on Deftones.
You don't like them?
Oh, bro, many a times Deftones come on.
Yeah, you don't like it?
I love Deftones.
Oh, you love them? Okay, I was
love
like
Deftones.
I must be really old.
I just don't like that the kids nowadays think they discovered Deftones.
Oh no, they've been around for a minute.
Clowncore? What the hell is that?
Does that have anything to do with Insane Clown Posse?
I wish, man. Those guys are awesome. But so yeah, Coachella's back April.
Yeah, No Doubt.
No Doubt. Like I said, that was the thing that caught my attention because I was always who?
Sublime.
Oh,
They're
still alive?
Your favorite.
So you know his son is taking over now. Yeah.
You're right. I was in it. Yeah. I was right.
Caden told me that because he's a big fan.
You like Sublime?
I
couldn't get into them, dude.
How many days does this
Long
go
Beach.
on?
I think it's a
Strong
weekend.
Beach, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't get into them for some reason. I don't know what it was. I guess it was.
They were a big part of my life.
What it was with them for me, they had that beachy vibe, that that reggae vibe. And I just didn't.
Dude, that right there puts you in a whole other spot.
I just couldn't get into them, man. I liked them, but I just couldn't get into them.
They kind of like if you say you can't get into them, give them a chance, but listen to the lyrics because they're very like they talked about the riots, you know.
Oh, they were
were
like not necessarily political, but
no, they weren't political, but they were there. Like you know, they were kind of like talking about the stuff that was happening in the streets.
Not like Rage Against the Machine, right? Because I said, Rage Against the Machine has great music. They got but I just don't like. I don't like their message.
Like somebody tried to put me on the Rage one time, and they were like, "Oh man, you like the Beastie Boys?" And I was like, "Love the Beastie Boys."
Yeah, for sure.
And they're like, "Then you would like Rage Against the Machines?" And I was like, I listened, and I'm like, I'll pass.
Yeah, I'm good. Like I said,
good.
They got some hits. They got some big hits, but like I said, just not a big fan.
Yeah,
I just didn't care for them.
I tried. I tasted. I didn't like it.
You tasted it, huh? Let's see, man. Let's see. There was one thing I was like, oh yeah, Gen Z. Which one's Gen Z? That's Dylan's.
Yeah.
Okay, Dylan's age group. I guess I wasn't sure.
That's Dylan and Caden.
Dylan and Caden.
Yeah.
So there's and there's some little young. There's
Bree is also.
So okay, so in that the 20 mid 20s then or. So okay, so anyway, no, what I'm trying to get at is that so the Gen Z came out and they've been very vocal as of late. They said as they're coming out, they're opting out to being parents. They don't want to be parents, and it's not on their mind. And it's not for them. Being parents is not for them. They said that they're content being selfish.
Who did they interview? Who did they ask this?
Yeah, I mean it's.
Does he speak for everybody?
Well, no, it was kids in general, and it's like I said, if you go on, like I said, where I get my news from, which is a terrible place to get your news, but I get my news from TikTok, my TV. TikTok, my TV channels there, my cable network there, TikTok, and they told me that's what they told me. No, it's multiple kids. It's multiple, not kids. When I say kids, I mean people in their 20s. I don't mean 15-year-olds. I'm talking about. For me, kids is 20s and like Bree and Angel's age kind of thing, and they opt out. They don't want to be parents, man. They say it's not for them, man. It's like it's not their thing. It's crazy. Like I said, it's They're gonna put themselves. They're gonna extinct themselves, man. Like I said, you still gotta.
No.
The way it's going, it's probably for the
Yeah,
best.
for the best. For the best.
Probably maybe.
No, you're
Maybe.
right. Jen's right. She's right.
Maybe.
Dude, a middle school worker. The kids already vaping and shit. They're 13, 14, having
was
sex
that?
in the hallways and shit already.
Goddamn, what was that thing you told me the other day?
Golly.
You told me a fact. There was a kid. He was 22, right?
Yeah.
And he passed away from vaping. Remember? He
Yeah.
said he had been vaping since he was for 10 years.
For 10 years.
Yeah,
And he was only like.
He was 22,
He was-
right?
oh,
like
yeah, he
22.
was like
Yeah,
22.
22. And
It's
he
like-
passed away. He's like vaping. He goes,
He had too much water in his lungs.
dude, that's gonna
He
come out.
didn't pass away. They're trying to get him a double lung transplant.
Oh, that's what it was.
And
They're
he's
trying to
gonna
guess what it
die
was.
if they don't get him.
That's what you would have. That's what it was. That's what it was.
It's like you're talking about the Gen Zs, and you know how we all have names, right?
Yeah.
Well, in Hungary, they're not millennials.
Uh-huh.
They're called the ducktail generation.
The hair.
So that's what I want to be referred to as.
Oh, why duck? Oh, because I guess the TV, the
DuckTales.
cartoon. I thought you meant because the
No,
haircut
the
or the-
cartoon.
ducks I have. Or something.
So that's what I want to be called from now on. I want to be called a millennial. I want to be called the ducktail generation.
Caden says my
I'll take
daughter's
it. I'll take it too.
my daughter's generation is called Alpha. Gen Alpha.
Jenna, what's okay?
That's my,
the young
the new
The
shit.
Greek
Yeah.
letters now.
Yeah, because like Calliope's 19 months and like, you know what I mean? Like, and he's like, yo, her generation, what is it called? Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha. Okay.
That's crazy.
That's a scary thing.
Yeah.
Did I find so many vapes in the trash? Like, you
Jesus,
can tell they're
dude.
about to get caught, so they throw it away in the trash.
That's insane, dude.
That's
It's-
$20 right there.
They only
You
get
know.
10 days of in-school suspension if they get caught. If they get
That's a
caught
lot,
multiple
though.
times,
That's
yeah.
10
It's a
days.
vacation, huh?
Nah, 10 days, man. That's doing
Stuck-
time.
stuck in
school.
one room, yeah.
Yeah. That's doing time.
They get to have their phone and shit. They get to scroll.
No, they take away everything. They make sure your backpack is in a case. Everything's gone.
And to see your child, it goes, and then you walk in and you sign some papers,
Is that how it
just
works?
like in the pen.
Oh,
You done
wow.
this a lot or what?
Oh, what?
Experience, huh?
Damn, he's like.
Shit. Oh man. I figured that you might. I know. I'm sure you probably heard about it right off the bat, man. But Vince McMahon,
Oh God!
he fucked up, huh?
Oh, bad.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. And again, I don't know what. Like I said, I was just kind of catching up because, like I said, in between I've been working, so I didn't have a chance to really dive into the story. But the girl said that she was accused him of like trafficking her, not trafficking, but like passing her off. as, like,
Passing her around.
go suck that so we can get
Yeah.
get that
Yeah.
sponsor. Yeah. Okay. It's
But,
interesting.
okay,
So who takes over? Does it take? Because I don't know I don't know how that family works anymore. Is it a Triple H and shit or
No,
Nah?
dude. Like you could, because they got bought by TKO.
Oh, that's right.
And so, like, TKO released a statement saying that Vince McMahon is a former employee of
Damn,
WWE. That he used to work there. He is no longer with the company. He has nothing to do with the company.
Jesus, dude.
So,
Damn.
like, he pretty much like lost all rights to anything. So I think it's nuts, dude. That him and Hogan,
Yeah.
which were like
Icons,
he
yeah.
created, and Hogan was the
The mule. Yeah.
yeah. I think they just lived themselves long enough to see themselves become the villain.
The actual heel. the
Yeah, like they're
actual
just
heel, man.
like bad guys now, dude. They're just like, and we always said, I know it sounds like bad,
Yeah.
but we don't need Vince, dude. We don't.
Because what was he was just kind of like
he just pigeonholed the wrestling
the-
business is what he
yeah,
did.
Okay, holding everybody down. And
Yeah,
shit.
dude. He was holding everybody hostage, like the other talents, other outlets, other wrestling organizations. He just felt like you couldn't do anything in the business, and
Unless he stamped it or something. unless
like,
he
yeah,
put his
dude,
hand
like,
on it.
I get it. Like the WWE is like the NFL. Like
Yeah.
everybody wants that contract,
Sure.
but he lived in the past. He lived in the 80s. Like he lived in the 90s, and he couldn't get past that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let it evolve into what it is now.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I'm glad he's gone from the WWE. It's better.
I was gonna say, is it? It's kind of like that thing we say. Let a fresh set of eyes on it. Let something fresh.
Yeah.
Like try something different.
Like
man,
you have to. If you don't evolve, what's gonna happen? Like, right?
Yeah, it's like fresh ideas. Kind of like I was telling. Well, we had this conversation before, me and Jennifer, about coaches. I see the coaches in the NFL getting younger and younger, and I think it's a good thing because they can. I guess they can relate better to the player. Since the player is young, they can relate to each other and just have better ideas and know how to communicate. Better lines of communication is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I mean, when I saw that, I was like, holy shit, dude, that was just a trip, man. Like, is it me or was I always thought she was attractive. It was Stephanie? I thought Stephanie was.
Yeah, she's very attractive.
I know she changed her face or something later.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Before we got on air, we kind of like, we were talking about it. And like, dude, I don't know, man. Like, I have my thoughts. But it's just, because supposedly he paid the chick $3 million in like hush money to sign an NDA.
Yeah.
And like McMahon stopped payment at like $1 million.
Nice, dude.
Right? So
nice,
so you're not gonna get the other two. And then that's when the can of worms opened up.
Oh man, with the worms, yeah.
Like, so, but the thing that gets me too is like, how does that hold up in court when she accepted the money? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like she took the bribe.
Like she took the bribe.
Yeah.
Like you took it, you knew what you were doing, and you took the money. Instead of like, no, I'm not taking that money. I'm not signing anything. I'm gonna go open my mouth.
Yeah.
Right.
You took some of that cash. So you
like,
took,
but now you took the money and you were expecting more money. You didn't get that money. Now you want to talk.
Cheese, man. She wanted that cheese. That rat wanted that cheese, man. But I don't know.
But see, what do they say? It's a double-edged sword because I get it. Like Vince McMahon's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But also like she did everything they wanted her to do for the cash.
For sure, man. She was
it's like see, you can't like
it's a fine line, man. It's like that Harvey Weinstein thing, man. It's like, you want to get this role, you got to suck off his shit, but you got the role, but now you're gonna bitch about it. You got the role and you made the money. Now you're gonna bitch about it. It's like it's that thing where it's slippery slope, man. I don't know. It's sketchy, man.
See, leave it up. The cat should have been there. Cat would have just exposed them all.
Dude, yeah. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, that's unbelievable, man."
Or let Willie D interview him.
Willie D. Oh man, that'd be a stiff ass interview, man. That dude's brutal. Yeah, man. Kind of going off, piggybacking off of that, kind of like the girls and whatnot, getting involved in these things. It's like we also too Apple TV. It's got another banger, man. It's she's called Supermodels, and it's with it goes back. It's what is it? Was it 30 years? I think it's a 30-year or 50, 30 or 50. I can't remember what it was. The anniversary of the models like Christy
Brinkley.
No,
Cindy Crawford.
Cindy Crawford. Yeah, I had the list here. It's let's see. It's Cindy Crawford, Naomi Campbell, Christy Turlington. Yeah, Christy Turlington and Linda. I can't pronounce her last name. Evangelista. These are the first like the iconic chicks. They were like in the Vogue magazine, like on the first time of the Vogue and shit.
Wasn't there one chick that dated Stallone? And then she went on to do reality TV. Wouldn't she like? She said she was one of the first supermodels.
Was it? What's her name?
Oh, it was. Oh God, what's her name?
The one that was Flavor of Love.
She's completely.
No, she was. It was. I think it was Surreal House or some shit.
You know that?
I'm looking. I can see her face.
I thought it was that one.
But she said
the Russian girl, is she?
No.
Not that one. It's a different one. Okay.
Yeah, she said she was. When she was dating Stallone, she was a supermodel.
Okay.
And Stallone bought her a set of bolt-ons, and that's when. But she was talking about that. But she was. I think she was part of that whole supermodel like come up.
Well, this was like a documentary on a docuseries, however you want to call it, docuseries on this one, and it's the models, those original chicks, dude. Naomi Campbell, she's black gal. Holy crap, dude, she's still crazy. I don't know how.
I've seen her.
Holy shit, dude,
she's still smoking.
Nuts, dude.
Are you talking about Janice Dickinson?
Yes.
Naomi Campbell. So when I'm looking at these four ladies, like I said, I look like a foot, but I'm just saying, looking at these four ladies, Naomi Campbell looks the best. Cindy Crawford still looks the same, and the Turlington girl, I think I can't remember what. I think she was, and then the last one would be the Linda one, right?
Evangelista, yeah.
She'd be the last one because she didn't do too well. She didn't.
She's not a name like Naomi Campbell or Cindy Crawford.
Yeah,
She was big.
But
really,
you would know her if you saw her face.
If you saw her, you wouldn't recognize her. But dude, they're telling the stories. But my thing I wanted to say about that was about they didn't take no shit, dude. Like one of them was like, I can't remember which one it was. one of them was like went to Japan. She went to Japan for modeling. She was like 15 or 14 when she went to Japan to go model. Her parents let her go, and she went on her own because that was the way that she had to do it. And when she got to Japan, they said they were going to take pictures of her like nude and shit. She's like, nah, man, like I'm not comfortable. Like that's not what I'm here to do. Model. I'm a model. Like I'm a supermodel kind of thing. I'm not here to do that. You know, that's not what I signed up for. And she bounced, man. She's like, I went back home. She goes, wow. She said that, and then even Cindy Crawford, man, she was like, man, they try to get me to do shit. There was one guy in Chicago, one of her photographers, and he was trying to do that shit to her too, like, you know, show me more, boob or whatever. And she's like, nah, I'm not. I'm gonna switch companies. But
it's funny because I think like some magazines, like the Vogues and stuff like that, they did do nudity. I think.
It was that kind where they had the arm over the tits and shit like that, you know.
No, like the skinny, like supermodels, like a lot of them, they were like the older, like the big time, like the Versace's and like all the Gucci like gowns and stuff. They had like this was like back in the 80s and 90s and stuff.
Okay,
not like now, but
yeah,
they did do a lot of tasteful nudity, like model wise.
Yeah,
but like you said, Cindy Crawford and those gals didn't do anything like that.
Dude. Naomi Campbell, she said she when she was growing up, like when she was 8 or whatever, she got to, even as 8, she didn't know that, like she
was Brooke Shields, was she a supermodel?
No,
right? No, she was just an actress.
She did like print modeling, but she wasn't like a supermodel.
What about Grace Jones?
She was a model, but she was not. She was like more gimmicky, like a gimmick, I guess. Kind of a
Grace Jones was.
She was a model, but she was more like, I guess, like, I don't know. She was more like.
She was like not. She did a lot of print work and like Vogue and stuff.
Yeah, but like these were the two, like these are like the 4 like legends and shit. The fucking
pillars.
Yeah, the fucking what you call it, the Mount Rushmore of
models.
Yeah, but she anyway, Cindy Crawford was just Naomi Campbell kind of came into, when she was young, she came into like racism. They called her the N-word and shit, and she was just like, but she said none of that shit bothered her because she knew she was gonna press on and be somebody, man. So she's like, she didn't like none of that. These chicks were tough, man. They were like strong minded and shit. They did what they wanted to do, and they said back then, like the photographers back then had to put in work, like with lighting and shit like that. They weren't just like, because now you take pictures and then fucking Photoshop does the rest. Like you don't
AI
they fix the lighting. She said back then that the photographers were on point, man. They knew how to set up lighting, how to set up a room, how to set up a like the like how to set up the whole, like stage it and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. She goes, they had to have skills back then. She goes, and the beauty part was that we had our input too. Like we could say, hey, how about we add this into it or add this blanket or whatever with the kid. So they had input. So that's why they were like, they were leaders, man. Like they led the way, man. But they said now it's a little different now with all the Photoshop shit. You don't have to put that much work into it. Just the chick shows up for a little bit and she's out.
Well, back then they had to look like what they looked like.
Yeah, she said
now, you don't know what they actually look like.
She said that when they took the shot, they took so many shots like in between shits to get it. She goes, but that was you. Like that was your skin. Like
that was no
skin.
filter.
That was your skin, dude. There was no.
No
let's
filter.
Back it up.
You had to have like flawless skin for real.
Dude, she was. They were.
You had to have like gals, good hair, not greasy hair, like shit like that. Like
they were amazing chicks, dude. They were hot, man. They were. It was amazing. It's just. It's weird that that they have those people were like on a whole nother level of attractiveness. It's just nuts.
I was looking at something earlier, and it was photographers, like you were saying, and how they would do like little things that would like make it, like they would use a TV screen and then put like, say, like a space in the background, and then put like a
cologne or some shit.
No, like put like a freaking fishbowl over some chick's head and then like take it at a certain angle.
Yeah.
And then like print it, and it would look like the chick was in fucking space.
Yeah. Dude, they had tricks, man. Like I said.
Or like
I think outside the box and shit.
Or like if it was on TV and it was like, say it was like a snow background.
Yeah.
And this dude's like holding a cup of coffee and it looks like he's looking outside and they're sprinkling like flakes on him and they snap it and it looks like he's in the fucking snow.
That's when the girls were saying, she was like, back in the day, there was no, you had to, like if you were gonna have like your like if you had something like a scarf or something on your neck, they had somebody pulling the string. So the scarf is going like, like the scarf is getting pulled. Because now they just add that in post. Like they just add the scarf in post. Because back then there was a guy on the side over there pulling with the string, pulling your scarf that way, or your hair like blowing your hair and shit to it move a certain way.
Remember they had that leaf blower?
Yeah, it was
they
like
were blowing
on her
it
dress,
on
like on her dress. So her dress looks like it's moving like this and shit. It's a trip, man. But all the tricks, man, it was cool. It's just like she goes, those girls were saying that back then those photographers earned their money. Like they got their money, man, because they had to, they had to come with it, man. There was just
now it's just all programs.
Nah, it's all you just stick it in a fucking thing and computer programming and fucking adds all the shit, the rain and texture and all that shit.
Yeah, now they just make the model.
Now,
like,
yeah, of course,
yeah.
There doesn't have to be a person there no more. So. That's true. Cut it all. What the hell was I gonna tell you? There was something to piggyback off that too. Anyway, but yeah, Sports Illustrated. I know I mentioned that earlier. Sports Illustrated's going. They fired they laid off tons of people from the thing because it's just not.
You have any laying around?
No, I wish I did, man. I wish I had some laying around.
I got some from the 70s.
The swimsuits or just
swimsuits?
Oh, okay. I always liked the Sports Illustrateds. Like when like somebody passed away, there was always a nice photo of whoever passed away. Like,
dude, I got
Arthur
a bunch of like old like stuff. Like I said, I got Playboys from the 70s, but I don't think that's. I looked and they're not worth shit because of the fucking Hugh Hefner because he was a piece of shit.
Oh, that's right. Probably went down. Stocks went down. Man. Stock went down real quick. Man.
I got some like Sports Illustrateds from the late 70s, early 80s. Just shit like that.
That's
man.
cool, man. I like
that. We
that.
do have the Sports Illustrated from when Kobe passed away.
Oh yeah. So it's shit like that. It's like those monumental. Those monumental. Fucking...
Oh, that's like I got the Time magazine when Michael passed away.
Oh, MJ.
Yeah.
Dude, it was funny. I was making Jennifer laugh because I was showing her like all these old Michael Jackson videos and shit. Like, and she was just like,
"See, I wasn't around when Elvis passed away, so I had to get the next best thing." I was a part of Michael Jackson's run.
What was it? I was showing her. I put it on my social media there. Michael Jackson, Eddie Murphy doing a song together, dude. It's fucking atrocious, dude. The song's atrocious, man. It's just funny how shit from the 90s would make it.
They all had the same green light, dude. Like I was listening to Vanilla Ice in the car, and all of them had the same drum beat. All of them had
I guess it was a new tool.
It must have been, bro. Because it was the R&B, it was the Rap Cats, it was like all those dudes. Same drum beat. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, dude, it all sounds the fucking same. Salt and Pepper sound like Vanilla Ice gave, they switched tracks, like,
Swap it up, man. Yeah. Just like the fucking, what's his name? T-Pain shit. Like all that shit.
Oh,
they got big. Yeah, that shit was huge, man. It was nuts. That was in every fucking song, dude. Every song that came out.
But it was all the mainstream shit that sound like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the NWAs or it wasn't like the underground shit that sound like that. It was all the mainstream stuff that had the same drum pattern.
It was like all of Aaliyah's shit, all her beats, because they were done by I forget his name, Timberland. And all his beats had like noise in the background, like that.
Like birds chirping
baby and shit, that baby in the background, and it's just like he always had fucking weird ass things in his beats and shit, which made him unique, I guess. But but I'm just saying, it was just like that shit. We thought that shit was interesting. I mean, entertaining at the time. It was
like you said, Aaliyah, Missy Elliott.
They had the same.
They all had the same shit in them.
Annoying ass things in the background, annoying little noises in the
baby.
background. Yeah, dude, all this shit, man.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
No one wants
at the time, it was like, oh shit.
Birds chirping in the back.
I still like that song.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's
not the Missy Elliott one, but the Elliott.
Yeah.
I can't stand the rain.
Yeah. Beep beep. Who's got the keys to my Jeep?
Yeah, it was classic at the time, but like now, I don't think I can listen to it.
No,
it's so bad. It does not hold up.
It doesn't hold up.
It does not.
No, it doesn't hold up.
Oh.
Speaking of holding. Shitty segue, but fuck it, man. Speaking of holding, Louis Vuitton's gonna release a new bag, man. I like these. Because the prices are fucking ridiculous. So I like to hear the prices. It looks like a sandwich bag, and I'll send Angel the video. I'll send Angel the photo of it. It looks like a paper brown sandwich bag, folded like that, and it's about yay big, like this big on TV, and it sells for $3,130.
They just lost all ideas.
Dude, sandwich bag, man. It's a brown sandwich. It's a collab with Pharrell Williams. It's another collab with him, man.
But what's crazy is like Louis Vuitton. Like if you do your research on Louis Vuitton,
yeah,
like those their luggage was supposed to be like really, really, really durable.
Yeah.
And like they would go through the desert, they would go through the water, they would go through because they were like, what's that shit called? A lot of adventurous. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like they would carry them
fucking
luggage.
Fucking what's his name? What those two discoverers?
Yeah,
Lewis and Clark.
Yes,
they were styling with the fucking Louis Vuitton.
But
shit,
because that's what would hold up.
Yeah, no,
to the
sure.
elements.
The fucking what do you call it? The hinges and
shit.
The
hinges, the buckles, corners, the seams, all that shit.
That shit's cool, man.
And then now it's just like,
it's fashion.
Does it hold up?
It's fashion now, dude.
Does it hold up?
Yeah, dude. $3,000, man. We can get one of them sandwich bags if we want one. We can go Habsies on it, dude. I can use it a little bit. You can use it a little bit. We can
the most expensive Louis Vuitton bag is $150,000.
Jesus, dude. Come on, man.
Called the Urban Satchel.
Remember when they made that little bitty one? It was on your thumb.
Yeah.
Little bitty.
Jen, when did Louis Vuitton come out? Like, what was their born date? Like, it had to be like 1800s, huh?
1854.
Yeah, that's old, dude. Lois and Clark.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know about, like, Gucci can't hold up to that. Like, you know what I mean?
Gucci is 1921.
Okay.
Chanel was 1910.
Okay. Yeah, see,
so
Chanel.
Young.
And then, what's the other one that I'm thinking about?
Dior, that was 46. Prada was 1913.
1913.
But yeah, like, Louis Vuitton is like...
Hermes was 1837.
Coach? What about Coach? Coach.
I don't think Coach is that old.
Are they like 70s?
Coach is, well, that's 41.
40, okay.
But Hermes is the only one it's older.
But yeah, that's why Louis Vuitton has that name. It's because they've been around since the freaking 1800s.
It's cool, man. They hung in there. Kind of like Levi Strauss, jeans and shit.
Exactly.
I love when they find them in the old mines and shit. Yeah. They find them in the old mines in California and shit. And they're all like, they pick them up, they're all stiff and shit, but they're worth after they fix them. After they fix them and work them out, dude, they're fucking worth like.
Bro, there's people that actually work on denim like that.
Yeah, dude, I love that shit, man. I like to see the process on because like when they show how they sell those expensive ass jeans and shit, like those designer jeans, how
the vintage jeans,
they like sanding them down with a sander and shit. It's just like, damn, dude, you could just wear them, just wear them for a long time, and they'll get like that. You know?
There's a pair of Levi's from the 1800s with racist slogan on them.
Oh shit!
Oh dude. No!
Don't know what the slogan is. Haven't got there yet. But
how much are they?
They sold for $120,000.
Damn, dude! Can you imagine? You don't want to fart in those damn things. You
I want some Levi's from the 1950s with like all the hair grease just on the fronts of the.
Dude, I want to fucking. You don't want to leave that pee stain in the front, dude. Those are expensive, dude. You want to shake well when you wear those motherfuckers, dude. Those are that's 100. Damn, that's nuts, dude. It's a lot of money, dude.
Oh, on the inside pocket, there's a racist slogan used by Levi's after the 1882 Chinese Exclusion Act.
Oh, jeez, dude, I don't even want to get into
that. The act prohibited all Chinese laborers from immigrating to the U.S. for 10 years. But apparently, like it's a whole big...
Oh, damn, I'll have to look at that later.
Yeah. I'll never forget that.
I have to deep dive in that later.
That Dave Chappelle skit that he did. He was like doing an MTV Cribs. And he's like, man, you guys out there buying designer shoes. He's like, and he opens up one of his doors, and he had like a sweatshop in there making shoes. He's like, I make my own shoes.
Yeah, it's like that. I know she went viral. By the time this comes out, it's been a while. That lady that bought those, was it for herself or for her kids? I thought it was for herself. The lady with the shoes, the Panda Dunks.
Oh,
I thought it was for herself.
No, they were for her kid.
Oh, like you said, that's because I didn't understand why people were saying that she was a piece of shit. Well, if they're for herself, who cares? I thought she was talking about herself.
No, she bought them for her son.
She went by this little old lady, older. She was probably like in her 50s.
She was probably 40. That's
probably my age. She was probably my age. Anyway, and she was watching. She went online and they fucking roasted her because she was like, I'm not gonna spend $100 and something on a pair of Panda Dunks, Nike. You can go to Walmart and find these, and she showed them and she's like,
they look exactly the same.
Yeah, when the pant covers the shoe, you won't tell the difference. And
wow.
It was like, dude, they look like shit, dude. They look like orthopedic shoes and shit. They don't look like fucking
comments,
dunks. Dude.
They were calling them like raccoon dunks.
Yeah,
and
dude. I mean,
they were like roasting the shit out of her.
They were like, dude, they were killing her. But she went viral, dude.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, check it out, dude.
The
Panda Dunks, dude. She got destroyed, man.
Panda Dunks.
Speaking of viral and memes and shit, or on that subject of memes and viral shit, what's his name? Doug. What's his real name?
Kevin James.
Kevin James. Yeah, Doug. Doug from from the show, the sitcom. I can't. I'm at a loss today, man. My brain's foggy as shit.
Fried.
It's fried, man.
Yes.
Anyway,
Queens.
Kevin James, King of Queens. Get my shit straight here. He went on the Jimmy Fallon show, and they were talking to him about that little meme he did where he was all shy and shit. And he's like, dude, it pissed me off, dude, when that shit came out. He was like, I got pissed off because you take a lot of photos during like when you're in those shows. You take a lot of like
stills,
like publicity shit for like PR and shit. He goes, and when I was doing it, because he said, you know, they was telling me, act like this, act shy, act coy. So I'm doing all this bullshit. He goes, don't worry about the guy that the photographer said, don't worry about it. This shit will never come out. Don't you worry about it. He goes, and look, fucking 30 years or whatever years later, it's out. He goes, but at the time I did it because it was my first sitcom. I'm on TV. I'll do whatever the fuck you want me to do. I'm getting paid, so I'll do it. He goes, but now it came back and bit me and shit. But the social media was going crazy because he's all hot now, right? Because he's bald headed and hot and shit. He's like he's
hot. He's bald with a beard, and he looks fucking good.
And he recreated the shot. He recreated the shot, man. He redid it again. Yeah. It's funny as shit. Dude.
No, Kevin James.
Yeah, Kevin James, dude. Yeah.
So hot.
He's interesting, man. I always liked that guy. He was always he always seemed like a kind-hearted guy. You know,
How old was he when he did the fucking King of Queens?
Dude, he was 20s, man, like late 20s, wasn't he?
I think
like late 20s, Kevin James. When because even that Leah Remini, how you say that?
Oh yeah, I used to love me some Leah Remini.
Dude, she was young as shit when she came out. She had just
I used to love her when she came on Saved by the Bell.
Oh, dude, she was awesome. Dude, I loved her New York accent. It was so thick. I loved it, man. I couldn't get enough. But
I like the episode where they were trying to make her not talk like that.
Oh, and they fixed it coffee.
She was saying coffee and talk and walk, and they were like, no.
Spencer was trying to get her to break her habits.
Yeah.
Fucking Spence. I just got a crazy head. Yeah, man, I was just all over the place, man. I was listening to, and then, dude, the worst thing I'll close it out with this kind of. We'll close it out.
He was 33
during the show when
it started.
33. Okay, well. Close out the show, man. We'll fucking knock this one out. Make it a short and sweet one. I saw the Roadhouse trailer.
Oh,
dude. Makes me sad, man. Makes me sad.
I was embarrassed sitting in my
dude,
home.
It's like I love Conor McGregor. I like his style. I like his whole thing. I love Conor McGregor. I love everything that he has. His but that dude, that's bad, dude. It looks terrible. Apparently, they're supposed to be like MMA fighter. Like I think what's his name?
Jake
Gyllenhaal supposed to be like MMA fighter and shit. It's like,
dude,
what was the tagline? Man. Take it outside.
Is that what he said?
Yeah,
oh my God,
that's like the tagline on the poster.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah, no, it was just it's
so embarrassing.
That's a horrible cheese.
Yeah, you can't do something, man. You had
that was government cheese right there.
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze, man, he was the legend, man. You can't redo his movie, dude. You can't redo that especially with Jake Gyllenhaal, man. Come on, he's terrible.
Not Bubble Boy.
Bubble Boy, that's all I was saying.
Yeah, dude. $500, man.
Is Conor McGregor supposed to be Stunt Bush's character?
No, he's supposed to be the bad. I guess the bad guy. Yeah, he's supposed to be the bad guy. It's
Oh, and for those of you that don't know, Stunt Bush is Sam Elliott.
Yeah,
because Keith showed me that movie, and there's one scene where it like
picks up his shirt.
He picks up his shirt, but you see like 99% of his bush,
and
but you don't see his face. So I asked, "Do you think that's his, or they brought in a stunt?"
Yeah, they brought in a stunt double, bush double.
So that's what we call him now.
Yeah, because he picks up his shirt. It's just like it reminds me of the same scene like in Step Brothers when his brother picks up. He's like, I haven't had a car but 9 years. And he picks his shirt up. He's all ripped up and shit like his brother.
Yeah,
it's kind of the same kind of thing.
It was like that.
It was bullshit. You could tell it was fake, man.
It might have been his.
Huh?
It might have been his.
That could have been. It could have been his bush. Sam Elliott.
Early 80s.
Mustache kind of thing. Yeah, so I saw that. That made me sad, dude, watching that, dude. And then lastly, one more thing before we close it up. You got to see the pictures of Jupiter, man. They got new pictures of Jupiter, and it's close as shit. They're like close as shit, dude.
They look like milk.
Dude, it's crazy how scary it is, man. That I couldn't even imagine what that atmosphere is like, dude. It
looks crazy.
It's nuts, dude. It's like the pinks and the fucking looks like quick strawberry quick milk. But yeah, dude, it's the photos are amazing, dude. They blew me away, man. How clear, and they're like in fucking 4K or whatever the biggest, whatever the clearest thing is. It's just, it blew me away. I couldn't imagine. Let's see. Yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got for this one. You got anything, Vinny? Good. We'll
good.
Make her nice and tight. Make her close her up here in 97. Sounds sick. Do you have anything else? No?
Nope.
No? And so 97, our live studio audience, Bree, was born, and it, like I said again, makes me sad as shit because it makes me feel like I'm
Old as
100-year-old.
shit.
Yeah, I know. It makes me sad as hell. But well, yeah, man. Episode 97. We got this one locked down. Let's see. Well, no, because it already happened by then. But yeah, you got any? But nothing else, Vinnie? Good, solid. All right, we can wrap this one up. All right, man. 52. Stay tuned. Thank you, guys.
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.